let you in deeper than I let anyone else before. Fell in love with my broken pieces, took them all and made them yours. Didn't know what my heartbeat needed, skipping out, no I can't keep score. When I lose my breath, boy, you got me breathing. Oh, every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher. Every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher. Oh, magic. No, I'm never letting go. Now that I have it with you. When you kiss me, it's like the stars fall out the sky onto my heart to cover up what I don't wanna show. I let you in deeper than I let anyone else before. Fell in love with my broken pieces, took them all and made them yours. Didn't know what my heartbeat needed, skipping out, no I can't keep score. When I lose my breath, boy, you got me breathing. Oh, every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher. Every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher. Oh, you take me higher, you take me higher, baby, you take me higher, you take me higher, baby, you take me higher, you take me higher, baby, you take me higher, yeah, you take me higher, baby.
On tonight's show, the third and final installment of relationship advice to the good, the bad, the ugly, and for one video, a complete psychopath. Welcome to Saturday Night Vibe, the progressive news show with Let's BS3. I am your host, Marlon Clyburn, along with Anna Hart. Theus will be off today. I have no idea where Tracy is, but we can handle it. We'll carry this show. We all good.
Yep.
Anna, how's everything going?
Today has been a much better day than the whole rest of the week. So, going good.
Good. Telling Anna we went to the flea market and enjoyed ourselves and walked around for hours and picked up two things. And one was going to my daughter. So I got out into the element. So that's good. And I spent time with Foxy. So that's good too.
That's always good.
Hello, Mickey. How are you
Hello,
doing?
Mickey.
As always, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Welcome back to Saturday Night Vibe. How did your week go? I tell you right now, just because I'm probably not going to paint this as a reminder, the numbers for this show has been awesome. The upticks have been awesome. The views have gone up. The numbers have been going up. It's been going great. Now, what I need you to do, however, subscribe because y'all are watching the show. The numbers show that you're watching the show, but you're not subscribing. I need y'all to watch. I need y'all to subscribe. I also need you to watch. Don't get me wrong. I need you to subscribe too. Also, as always, you can always leave a comment after the show is over. I have gotten more of those than anything else, including people I just don't know. And as always, I want to start telling everybody what was the most watched episode of the show last week. Biden getting booed.
Of course.
Cruz getting booed in Texas was the most watched show last week. So
people needed to pick me up.
Yeah, they got it. Because hey, Susan.
Hello.
The bits and pieces of the show that you're putting up are appearing on my notification. I'm pretty sure.
Under notifications. Yep, that's great. Hey.
Hello, sweetie. How are you today? So without further ado, let's get this party started. So what I'm going to do also differently, and everybody can vote next week if you like it or not. This week, I'm not going to give an introduction to the video or the phrase or whatever. I'm kind of finding that, one, I think I've given away what the thing is about, and two, it speaks for itself. So I think just to streamline things, I'm just going to go into the next video instead of subscribing what the next video is. So we're going to start that now by going into the next video.
6-year-old woman, and I was with my 26-year-old ex-boyfriend for 4 years. We moved in after 2 years of dating and were genuinely happy. I genuinely thought that I was going to marry him one day. I even moved to a different country to stay with him when his job relocated him to Europe. Throughout our relationship, I noticed that one of his girlfriends, who's 25, didn't really like me. I've tried many times to befriend her, but I gave up after constantly being on the receiving end of her cold shoulder and snarky remarks. My ex knew about this and told me that she didn't have that many girlfriends and probably didn't know how to be friends with another woman. She's the only woman in their clique of 7 guys who were all lovely to me. On the 31st of December 2019, both of us attended a party to celebrate New Year's. I don't drink, so I was completely sober. My ex got completely smashed. The next afternoon, I woke up to my stuff packed and him telling me that we were done and that I had to move out. I was completely blindsided and so confused. He accused me of cheating on him. I would never do that. I think it's such a terrible thing to do. I remember crying so hard and telling him that I did no such thing, but he still kicked me out. My best friend and her boyfriend, without hesitation, opened up their home to me and told me that I was welcome to stay. Bless their hearts. They're the sweetest couple ever. During that dark period of time, I was trying to process everything. I was honestly so depressed. I couldn't eat, couldn't sleep. I felt like a zombie, like I was barely existing. I told my family what had happened, and they were very upset for me and wanted me to fly back home. They live in a different country, and I didn't want to travel during the lockdown and potentially put them at risk of catching something. While this was happening, all of our mutual friends and his family members turned against me, choosing to believe that I was a cheater and completely cut me off in support of my ex. They posted shady stuff about me online, calling me a hoe and a cheater. Rumors started to spread, and it affected me so much that I deleted all of my social media and blocked all of them everywhere. I just wanted to disappear. As time went on, I was eventually introduced to a friend of my best friend. He was really sweet and kind, and we slowly became friends, started chatting and video calling. Fast forward to June, and I feel myself slowly falling in love with him. He doesn't believe what so many people say about me being a cheater and whatnot. He asked me out on a proper virtual date, and I agree. We started dating, and I'm so happy. I feel like he's a light at the end of my tunnel. Well, yesterday, someone from my ex's clique leaked a video on Instagram where my ex's girlfriend was boasting of how she lied and came up with this plan to break X and I up. She apparently paid someone to lie to my ex and tell him that I seduced him at the New Year's party and slept with him. Once that came out, a lot of my ex's friend and family members had been trying to contact me. They tried contacting my best friend, who basically told them to F off. My ex came to the house and was begging for me to speak to him. It was really dramatic, lol. I feel like I don't owe them any of my time at all and just want them to leave me alone. However, my parents think that it's a little sad that my ex is outside the house crying and begging to speak to me. They think that maybe I should give him a chance to speak to me. I feel really conflicted. I feel like I'm being too harsh on him and his group of friends. Should I establish a line of communication? What should I do?
Move on. You have a gut reaction for a reason. He didn't give you benefit of any doubt. He didn't.
He didn't question it at all.
Right.
No.
He's his friend. Sapsucker.
That was a nice little excuse for him to just. No, I wouldn't trust him, and I wouldn't care how much he's in tears outside. I would say, great that she broke off all contact. You know, so many people think it's helpful. I don't know why, when you have shared friends and you break up with someone, they'll keep tabs for you. And it's like, I really don't want to hear about this person ever again. So I think she made the best decision and stick with it now. She owes him nothing.
Here's the deal. And this is more immaturity than anything else. You broke up with your girlfriend, who is your ex-girlfriend, because somebody said they saw her cheat. Where? Who was the other person? When was this happening? No, you didn't do absolutely none of those things. You had her stuff packed up and out the door.
Okay, according to the story, how I heard it was the friend had paid somebody to go up to the boyfriend and said, I slept with your girlfriend.
Okay.
So he thought he had a first person account.
Okay, so I'll change everything that I say. Who is this dude? When did you sleep with her? Where did you sleep with? In other words, my point is I may have been asking the wrong questions, but I'm asking questions.
Yes.
Like you didn't even do that, bro. You just like, oh, you say you slept with my. Well, hey, you out of here, buddy.
But he was drunk. Remember, he was drunk at the party.
I ain't that drunk.
No, I'm just saying. Why would he take anybody's word?
Okay, so here's the other deal, then, ma'am. This is what you gonna get when he gets drunk. Then he's gonna listen to everybody but you. Nah, you need to move on, sis. Sorry, you need to move on. This. And you got somebody else in the way.
Right.
Oh my God, how terrible that is. Like, well, my ex-boyfriend who kicked me out after moving all the way across to another country to be with him because somebody. I think I'm gonna get back with him. Sorry, you would look like the idiot. Sorry, but I'm not sorry. You would look like the belligerent idiot. Nah.
He showed you his inner colors, for lack of a better way to say that.
And get out of my yard with all that crying.
Yeah, really. Come on, man.
Messing up my grass.
And surprised me though, like I wouldn't have said that as a parent.
And the friends, like none of y'all ask questions. None of you.
No.
Him, okay, you're an idiot. Then I figured, did he hang around with a bunch of idiots? Because none of y'all ask questions about this. None of you. Man, miss me. I thought you wasn't going. What is with? I will literally. Okay, I will start going back on Facebook and tell everybody there is now a show tonight. But Tracy, if you're watching, will you come on, please? Will you come on and do your job? Even though I ain't paying you jack squat. Will you come on and do your? Will you come on and do your voluntary job?
We miss you.
We miss
Come
you.
on.
I do. I miss Tracy because I haven't been able to do any of hers. You owe them nothing. He and his friends don't bother to talk to you, so you don't need to talk to them. They all turned on you with no question. Fuck them. Pretty much.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Exactly, Anna. Full agreement from here. Yeah. Hello, Mother Heart. Yep. And hello.
Mama.
Hello, Lorraine. My comment got read so much on the show that I don't want to get excited unless I make them laugh.
You know,
You're kind of like
our
the
family is in another country.
one of our main commenters, Mickey.
You
Of
are
course.
what
And he just kicked her out to the curb. And he didn't even care if she had a place to stay. I hate that. That's the part that got me.
it is kind of messed up because if in case anybody didn't hear, her family is across country. And so it was really messed up for him to just up and kick her out of the house. Like that's just messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, no nobody wants you.
Go to a therapist, figure out why you have such trust issues.
I'm glad she, yeah, you're gonna have to figure this out before you get with anybody else. I'm talking to the guy.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, for me to know beyond a shadow of a doubt, oh boy, that you done learned your lesson, you need to kick old girl out the group. Like she need to be 86 gone.
That's no friend of yours.
That's not a friend of yours. That's controlling. That is controlling.
Mm-hmm.
She need to be gone.
Yeah.
Dude's not worth your time. No, not at all. Her family's in a different company, was what I heard. Give me flashbacks. We're gonna have to hear about that one day, Susan.
Mm-hmm.
Next video.
Last week, there was a small get-together at my friend's house, just 9 or 10 close friends. Now, my friend invited one of his friends, Susan, who's 28, and she brought along her 30-year-old brother, who none of us knew. My 28-year-old wife was also present there. Her brother, Dave, was being weird with my wife from the get-go. Half the time he was there, he was staring at my wife inappropriately and trying to touch her whenever he found her alone. She even asked me to hold her hand the entire time because he was making her uncomfortable. I told her we could leave if she wanted to, but she said she won't let a creep sabotage her evening. This was a bad decision on our part. We should have left sooner. I got a work call in the middle of the party, and my wife told me to take the call and assured me that she would be fine with her friend, Lisa. When I came back after 5 minutes, I see Dave trying to talk to Lisa and my wife, and both of them looked very uncomfortable. Apparently, he'd been trying to convince them to get inside the pool naked. I confronted him, and, well, things escalated. He said some colorful words to my wife and Lisa and implied that my wife was totally leading him on before I came back. I physically shoved him away from my wife and Lisa. He retaliated, and I'm not proud of this, but we got into a fist fight. It was all adrenaline and fists and punches. I raised my hand to punch him, gained enough momentum that it would have knocked his teeth out, and all of a sudden his sister, Susan, comes in front of him trying to shield him, and my fist hit her face. I apologized. I profusely apologized, and even offered to take her to the hospital. I've never raised my hands against a woman, and I never will. This was a screw-up, and I was very ashamed of myself. Susan didn't accept my offer or my apologies. Dave took her to the hospital. The next day, she put up a story on Instagram about how I hit her with a proof of her injury on her face. The story they're going with is that my wife and Lisa were totally hitting on Dave, and when I found out, I hit Susan out of anger. Now I'm getting threatening messages on my social media accounts. Someone even found my LinkedIn profile and messaged my company asking why they hired woman abusers. Lisa and my wife have tried to mitigate this disaster by posting the correct version of this story, but it looks like people have made up their minds that I'm an abusive butthole. Some have even messaged my wife asking her to divorce me, or if I abuse her too, or why is she supporting someone who hits women? I contacted Susan through my lawyer and said that we're going to sue for defamation and slander, that we can settle this in court, and that other people present at the party are ready to testify against her. Dave and her are now begging us to forgive them as they're very poor. They are. They've been unemployed for about 2 or 3 years. And they're even ready to post on social media that they lied. My wife thinks that we should definitely sue them. Lisa thinks that a court case will really screw them over and destroy their lives. I kinda agree with both of them. What should I do?
And I'm gonna let you go first. only because I got like I have 2 answers to it. And if the mafia know me, it ain't good news either way. So and I'm gonna let you go first.
No. This is why social media is really messy at times. This is tough. Wow.
You want me to go?
If they really feel that they would back off and no longer cause any kind of troubles, I would be wanting a little signed something with my lawyer. Then I wouldn't take you to court. I really don't know if that's possible. But wow, that's a. If you have something to say, Marlon, go. Cause
Okay. Here's my deal. You have absolutely no problem whatsoever destroying this dude's life. Because you went nuclear. You went on social media and told everybody that this dude hit you. You lied about the occasion and the events that happened. And even when the 2 women who were there was trying to tell them, no, that's not what happened, they didn't believe it. So my deal would be, yeah, I would sue them. Like, period, point blank, I would sue them. Hey, Tracy.
maybe.
I would sue them. Because you didn't care, why should me? Now, here's the problem, though. Here's the problem. So, Anna, and let me back up just a little bit. Anna, I hear what you're saying, but we all been in social media long enough that once the cat's out the bag, you can't put it back in. So even saying, no, you need to go back on social media and tell them that it was a lie, tell them the real events and everything. All they're going to do is turn around and go, oh, you're only doing that because he did such and such. Oh, I heard that he threatened them now. So now they got to do. So the cat's out of the bag. That's a done deal. That's a done deal. I would sue them. However, here is the problem. They broke. Sue them for what?
Right.
What are you going to sue them for? Like, there is no monetary value whatsoever of suing them. You're not getting nothing. They're broke. You can't even, if they're unemployed and they're getting unemployment checks, you can't garnish unemployment checks. You're not getting anything. So, these people still could wind up still winning. They don't got the point across. Everybody knows about it. Everybody done made up their mind about it, no matter what. As Tracy stuffs the rest of whatever that was in her mouth. And
I think I might try to scare them just enough and go back to okay, how about we legally agree to part ways. Because the one thing that really keeps on whispering in my ear is that somebody contacted his work. That could have cost him his job.
Exactly. Exactly. All right.
Sometimes they need to get scared a little bit. It sounds like they've never been scared about anything in their lives.
Yeah, except for getting hit. Tracy, did you hear the story? What you got?
They need to forgive him. That's the only thing. That's the only option that I can even think. Yes, I said forgive them.
Mm-hmm.
Forgive them.
Mm-hmm.
Suing them, they have no money. What are you gonna get? You sue them. Oh well, he tried to threaten them by taking them to court. He's just doing it. No, you got to forgive. I know that's all. Yeah, Marlon, I know you're not the turn the other cheek person, but you got to forgive them. You have to.
All right. Let's see what everybody out there saying.
Mm-hmm.
Cut them off completely. A court case will just
Now you can do that too.
Preloan that BS. I hate liars. I would sue them because this could have cost OP his job, and they didn't care about that. Yeah. What Anna said, yeah.
But what you gonna sue them for? They have no money.
That's what I mean. The monetary value is gone, dude. This is for.
Well, you go to a court case. I'm assuming this would even, like, a judge is going to even hear this. Are you going to? I'm assuming you're not going to small claims court. So now they got to hire an attorney. Who are they hiring? Like, where do they get all this money to hire an attorney from? And I mean both sides.
They have jobs.
They can represent themselves.
Hey, Zonda. Haven't seen you in a while.
When you dish it out, you should be able to take it. No sympathy. In writing, yes. And I get what you're saying with the in writing thing, but like I said, the public opinions have been set.
If they went on social media, they'd have said, he hit me in the face. Well, I mean, he did hit her. I mean, that's not a lie. He did hit her.
He did hit her, but that's not the story. Like,
she put her face in his fist's way.
Yeah, she's coming out.
I know.
He got mad and attacked me. That's different. But public opinion has already been set. So it's like, even if you can't go on and say, okay, I need you to go on, everybody go make up the story while you went back on and told the real story, the real truth.
He pressured her to tell this made up story. So what? I mean, I don't get what the
case comes out. Even if the court case comes out to say, I'm going to sue you for defamation. Oh, they lying now because the guy's going to sue him for defamation and everything. It's already a done deal.
I don't see the point in suing. I'm just like, you know what? Forgive him and just let it go.
Boom. You can't unring a bell. Right. Once you put that stuff, and as bad as it is in this society, once you put something out on social media of any kind, I keep saying social media because I'm not going to go through all the platforms. But once you put anything out on social media, the Dave Chappelle story that I said that I refuse to report until I get more information about why he turned down that those affordable housing.
Yeah.
But nope, I got to report it. I got to get the story out there. Oh, you suck, Dave. Oh, you don't flip, Dave. Oh, you all this, that, and other, Dave. And what happened when you found out the real story? I don't see none of y'all coming on. Oop, I'm sorry. Oop, I apologize. Oop. No, you just went on to the next story, or you pretend that you wasn't. What Facebook? I don't even have a Facebook account. I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't report nothing. What are you talking about? It's like, what is out there is out there.
Yeah.
And any deviation from the story means there's a deviation in the reason you're telling this other story. It's not that you're wrong. It's that something happened that forced you to make up another story. The first story you said was the truth. The second story, that's the lie.
Look at the video
of these other people.
Sorry.
Where are these other friends at? I'm like, they didn't go on the social media and say, "Hey, this lady is just lying." They didn't say anything. They just let it all happen and just didn't put out anything about the truth.
Now, let me put this out there to you, dude. Like, for real, for real. If somebody hitting on my wife, and I know beyond a shadow of a doubt, if he stays around here long enough, it's gonna be a fight. I'm leaving. That's not somebody controlling you. That is just being protective.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I ain't got to fight all the time when I can leave a situation. When I'm fighting is because I have absolutely no other choice. And you did have a choice to just leave. And the first thing I ain't letting nobody, and I know this is the wife that said it, not the husband. I ain't gonna let nobody control my fun. And it was like, okay. And here we go. Now you got people believing that your husband beating on you.
Yeah, she has no idea.
Let's get through this real quick. I would sue them, but for a small amount of money. They ain't got no small amount of money.
$1.75. They broke. Where they get this money from?
But they do need, and that's true. We never did bring it up. They do need to delete every comment and post and a lot of apologies comments without admitting that they was yeah.
But you can never delete it though. It's never going. Once you put it out there, it's not going anywhere. It stays. This is why people need to be careful about what they post on social media. You cannot just post anything. No, it don't go nowhere. It's like them bad kids in the neighborhood. They don't go away.
Even if you delete it, it doesn't go anywhere.
Marlon's shaking his head because he knows he was one of them bad kids. Just would not go away. Be like, go.
If I was here before you, I ain't. Social media is like screaming in these streets. Yep. Exactly. Everybody involved and everybody who believes them should be cut off. I'll go scorch earth when you mess with me and my when you mess with me, mine, and my job. Yeah.
Then he's got to go to his boss and be like, well, this is what really happened and da 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 da.
Yes, that's.
I agree with You agree with Tracy?
What? Can we screenshot that?
I am going to screenshot this. This is definitely going to be an episode now. You can forget it. But
nobody's saying forget. No, because you got to keep them at distance. Just because you forgive somebody doesn't mean you let them back in your life so they can mess with you again.
Forgiveness is for your own freedom.
It sure is.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. It is the best way to go. It's the hard way. It's hard to forgive. It's difficult. It's not easy, but it's the best way.
Okay, maybe I'll do it one day. Thank you, Anna. I was just going to say that he didn't hit her. She stepped in front of his. Yeah. But again, they put themselves in that situation, though. The dude was acting like an a-hole. I understand that. And by the way, I got a phone call. I know this dude's being an a-hole towards my wife. Oh, go ahead and take the call. No, I'm not going to leave my wife with the a-hole. Oh, I'm with my friend. This dude is acting like an a-hole and the husband is there. You think he going to stop being an a-hole because she with the friend? And the obvious answer is no.
Nope.
No.
OMG, Marlon, I just noticed. New hairstyle. No more dreads. This is dreads.
Yeah, that's dreads.
Yeah. What you thought this was? Pimp perm?
I thought you changed last week.
Pimp perm?
Yeah, these are the new glasses. These, and I'm gonna tell you how you can tell the difference. These are a lot smaller. These are a lot bigger.
He got that new money that he's not sharing with anybody. Just done change everything.
I ain't got it like that. I'm no fan of forgiveness, but in this case, it's the best option. What will Seward achieve? What will make it better? Everybody already got hurt here. I agree.
The only thing I was thinking legally really was to show his boss that this won't affect his job.
And I think that would be the reason for the I think that's what he needs to be doing now, is finding a way to protect his job. The people who done made up their mind have made up their mind.
Yeah.
But no, you messing with somebody's money. No, you do need to
And
go
then what
protect
if he
them.
looks for a new job and then the old one's like, we fired him because he beats his wife and he likes to hit women. Who's gonna hire somebody like that?
Right.
Softer dreadlocks seems to me. Yeah, yes. Because this is a lot lighter. It's not heavy. Yeah, it is.
I really thought you wasn't taping tonight. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah, I got the 2 days this weekend. I'll let you, and it's my fault. I'll let y'all know what I'm gonna start doing when I'm not taping is to make sure that I put it on Facebook on my page.
Because I'm like, did I not read he wasn't going live tonight, or did I just totally?
You read Thea's was not going on tonight.
See, I've had such a super busy week.
See, I also thought that Marlon was going to go live after the hearings. I'm not exactly sure why, but I think when he said I'm not going live, you interpreted that as tonight, maybe?
Tracy don't know.
No, I was just like, I had a week. This has been one of the busiest weeks I have ever had. I mean, every single day I was doing something. I'm like, come on, can we stop this?
So much. That's why I had to make sure that you came on today, because I didn't see you yesterday. Because you came on tired. You ain't do the show.
Sure did. And I went straight, put my pajamas on, and went straight to sleep.
That's taking care of yourself.
That forgiving BS never made sense to me. I'd rather just drop them and forget they exist.
It's the better way. I didn't say it was easy. I never said
that
it was
is forgiveness in a way. It's releasing their hold over your thoughts, your whatever's going on right in front of you.
All right, next story. And I know I said I wasn't going to say anything before the video, but I'm going to say something before this video. And the answer is, my answer is yes. That's all I will give you. Or, okay, I'll explain to you in a minute.
My 20-year-old girlfriend is completely crazy, but mostly in a good way. Spontaneous is an understatement. Sometimes she goes too far, but I love her for her crazy personality. I'm 18 and more relaxed, and we balance each other out. 2 recent incidents really freaked me out, and I need advice. I was driving on the highway with a lot of traffic. We were going maybe 40 miles per hour. She suddenly started tickling me and wouldn't stop when I yelled at her. I jammed on the brake, and someone almost hit us from behind. I asked her what the F is wrong with her, but she just laughed about it and told me to chill. I said, what would make you want to do that? And she said, I don't know, it just felt like it. Then last Saturday, I was hiking with her and I was standing near this steep cliff. I'm usually wary of her because you never know what she's gonna do, even though it's usually just a prank or something. I let my guard down and she went behind me and pushed me towards the cliff, and I swear I almost fell off. She did it hard and I ended up right at the edge. She was laughing so hard. I freaked out and started screaming at her, and I may have been out of line, but holy shit. She laughed about it at first, but then she started crying and saying she was so sorry. The next day, she started texting me saying that she didn't mean any harm and she just didn't know that I would get so mad at her for doing that. Am I crazy for even thinking about this? Is it possible she's just immature and if I get back with her, she'll be different? I'm kinda lonely and I really love her, but this made me rethink the situation because now I feel like she's legit crazy, not just fun crazy. Thanks for your advice.
Well, you better run.
Go ahead and stay with him, dude.
Nah, did she play too much? Girl, grow up. You lonely, get a dog. You don't need this kind of, I'm gonna tickle you when we're trying. Do you know what could have happened? See, some people, they just play too much.
What happens next?
See, drop her, get you somebody else, find you some, it's other women. Trust me, there's more women than men. You'll find somebody. Nah, she needs to grow all the bleep up. All the way up. I don't know. This is not some Ha ha ha! I put a whoopee cushion under your seat when you sat down. Ha ha ha! No, some people just play too much, and she plays too much. She gonna mess around and find out. She gonna push you off a cliff. That's not funny. That's insane.
My heart nearly like dropped when
The cliff.
The
I
cliff. I'm
knew
like,
what
what
was
if it
coming.
fell? I was like, she's laughing. Nah, what you need to do is laugh to a therapist, cause you, girl, you got problems. If you think tickling somebody when
Why
they're
does this?
driving funny, that's not funny. That's
No.
dangerous. And if
Why?
she did that with me, I mean, like, I would have pulled over, get out the car. You think tickling? Walk. Keep on walking. Yep, sure would have.
Okay, so here's my answer. Nah, dude, stay with her. So, matter of fact, this is what you need to do. Y'all, this is what you need to do to make everything feel better. What you need to do is not only stay with her, but to show your love for her, y'all need to go ahead and arrange a mountain climbing trip together to
Oh
show
no.
just how much you love her. Y'all need to go ahead and set up a mountain climbing trip together to show your dude. Why is this a question? Are you
Really?
serious with this? What is wrong with you?
He's lonely. Man, get a dog.
I oh, you know what else is lonely, Tracy? Death. It's
Caskets. I'm
really
like,
lonely. Death is really, really lonely. You know what's even lonely? Being at the bottom of a cliff by yourself. That's really, really lonely. You know what else is lonely? When your car flip over on the highway going 40 miles per hour because your significant other all of a sudden want to play tickle tickle.
and she's 20 years old. You
She's
girl.
Yeah,
It's
go ahead,
even
set
if
up
you
that
was
mountain climbing.
5, if you were 3, I say that even a 3-year-old would know, oh, if somebody's doing something, you don't. Girl, girl, go to therapy.
This is a personality order. Stay away from her until she gets some type of
Stay away from her.
stay
Period.
away
Even
from
if
her.
she,
Period.
yeah, if she gets help, still don't go back to her. No, she got something. It's no, 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 no. Who's
Hey,
that?
Tanya.
Oh, hello.
Are you sure she's 20 and not 12?
Mickey, a
And,
12-year-old wouldn't even
here's the
act
deal, but
like
everybody
that.
keeps saying the age thing. I don't know many 12 years old that don't know, hey, don't try to push somebody off a cliff.
Don't
You
tickle
can
me
look
while
at
I'm
a 12-year-old
driving.
and realize that's not funny. There's something wrong with this kid.
Why do death-defying situations thrill you? You should seriously have a look at that.
Leave her
You just
now.
did.
Run, don't walk. She's dangerous. And when you die, then what? When she died, then what? Nothing. Then you dead. Yeah. When you die, then what? Yeah. Then they gonna come to your funeral and say, "I told you so." No, dude. I'm trying to keep you alive. Or go ahead and set up that mountain climbing trip.
I wouldn't. Gone. 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 Don't marry her. Don't sleep. Don't do nothing.
Fake, but nobody's gonna go sometimes.
You know what this? Don't nobody care. I don't care how great it is. I'm gonna take his question at face value. Everybody gotta go sometime. You push me off a cliff? Nah, that's no tickling me in the car is my
There
breaking
ain't
point.
no nookie that's worth that.
Yeah.
Nah,
Let me almost crash into this car.
I'm serious. No impulse control. This is really disorder.
She
Disturbing
probably
finding
does have an
symptoms.
issue. But
And
I ain't got to
Yeah,
stay with her.
agree, Susan.
Nah, I'm cool.
she don't understand the no, let me say this correct. She either don't understand or she don't care
She
about
doesn't
the
care. She
consequences.
20 years old. She ought to know better.
All right, close enough. Tonya, but close enough. She been saying Thea's name wrong for the past like year, so just kidding, sister-in-law. I love you. Some people have a very sick, twisted sense of humor that borders on. Is it a sense of humor?
This
Is my question.
Somebody needs
Because I
to.
can tell you people who have a
She
sick,
needs an
twisted
intervention.
humor.
She needs
Like,
an
I
intervention.
understand the twisted sense of humor, and I like that shit. This, nuh-uh.
You know, I know some sick twists. I look on there's a page on TikTok where they tell dark jokes that you ain't supposed to laugh at them, but some of it's really freaking funny, but they
Mhm.
all really dark. But let me paraphrase by saying this: those are jokes. I'm not putting nobody's life in danger for my jokes.
Yeah, let's drive to the
Exactly.
store. Tickle, tickle, tickle. No.
And then what you need to do, dude, is go ahead and rent you a race car or one of those sports cars that go like 100, 120 miles and take a long road trip with her.
And
What
she'd have been
it
walking
doesn't
at home
matter
with that have been
where.
me. I'm like,
What
get
could
out.
possibly go
Get
wrong?
get
She's
out the
tickling you on the highway going 40. I'm really kind of curious to see what the hell she's gonna do to you when you going 100 miles per hour.
She'd have
just
been
gonna-
walking. She would have been walking.
Was this the psychopath?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Diz, no sex is worth
It's
dying
sure
for.
not.
except when it's
It
something
really
you
not.
don't
I'm
do
like,
or
I don't
nothing.
care how great it is. Nah, it ain't that great.
Fun love live on the edge. Well,
Yeah, you
then
live on the edge all you want.
I'll just have the most boring crap I can think of. This the important word is live.
Yeah, thank you. Live.
Thank you, Marlon. I'm bad at names. Sorry, Tanya. Is that right? Yes. Yes. Thank you, Susan. No problem.
That's not her government name, though.
We ain't worried about nobody's government names right now. Now, here's the deal.
I know.
Here's the deal. And surprise, 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 surprise. He comes back.
Thinking a lot, and I decided that I'm ending my relationship with her. This isn't easy for me. It's hard because I've been with her for almost 2 years, but it's even harder because now I feel a ton of guilt myself, as I remembered things that I ignored and how I was only worried about her after I became the victim. I remember early this year, her dad got a job at the front desk at this apartment complex. It's hard to explain this place because it was sort of a luxury place and most apartments aren't like this. But I was there once or twice to pick her up and I remember what the building looked like. There were a lot of older people living there, and right near the entrance of the building there was an elevator. Then there was this other main elevator that was kind of far down along a hallway. One time, me and her were smoking and just chilling talking about stuff. She was laughing to me about how she would sometimes disable the up elevator and pretend it was out of order. And then she'd watch these older and handicapped people walk down this long hallway to get to the main elevator. She got fired pretty quickly anyway because she activated the fire alarm when there was no fire. When they asked her what happened, she pretended that the computer was glitching and she couldn't stop it. But they believed she did it on purpose, so they fired her. I'm sure some people could have been injured during the chaos. I guess the alarm must have disabled the elevator, so everyone had to grab their stuff and run down the stairs as quickly as possible. I can't imagine all these elderly people going down so many flights of stairs. I don't think anyone was injured, but they did fire her and maybe they're still investigating. I don't know if it could help, but I'm gonna call that place and tell them what she told me and how she admitted to pulling the alarm on purpose. That'll help my conscience out a lot.
Oh, now she stopping
move on.
elevator. Next she's gonna be killing animals. Then she's gonna move up to people. And then
She lost her job already. What? They probably had a camera or something. Move on. Just move on.
I bet he just twisted in his own way. I smell BS. If he'd have got back with that woman, that's BS.
Yeah.
Oh, she's sick. Yeah.
She is. Watching elderly people walk down.
Very, very. This woman needs help.
It's not gonna stop. She's gonna go to start killing animals because she wants to know what it feels like. Then she's gonna move up to people, and then she's gonna just keep going and going and going and going. I'm telling you.
OMG, she's 18 and been within 2 years. 16-year-olds aren't known for their great sense of humor. You're young, move on. Move on, period.
Really. It doesn't matter.
Because I guarantee you're going to see her again.
On the news
or in the newspaper. You're going to see her again.
Uh-uh.
All right. Woo. Tell us how you really feel, Foxy. God, no. Okay. Wow. I hate her.
I have no
nothing wrong with
empathy.
it. She's a sadist.
You go next clip is gonna be like she started to kill animals because she wanted to know how it felt.
She should have pushed harder.
You know what?
Theus, you know
Fizz,
what,
go to
dude?
bed. Go to
Oh,
bed.
yeah, then you go out today and everything. Go to sleep.
Here's
This is how Fizz
complex
is when he
mind,
don't take
simple
a nap.
man.
This is how old people act when they don't take a nap. This is exactly how it is. You know, made one
Yeah.
video this week. By the way, make sure y'all go to Complex Minds, take a look at his Complex Mind, Simple Man. Even though I should say it the other way around after this comment, but I ain't gonna do
Right.
it. But still,
Then he put it in all caps.
but
Right.
y'all make sure that y'all go check out Complex Mind Simple Man. Thiz House put out a new video, pretty good video. But yeah, this is what old people. This is what happened to old people when they don't take naps. Thiz, where's Thiz? Thiz is Complex Mind Simple Man.
Yes.
That's Thiz. That's the old man without a nap that just want people get pushed off cliffs and stuff.
Tickle when they driving.
He is
Yeah,
a dry. He is a dry snitch. Let it go. Let her go. Oh, shut up and enjoy. When people, when
And
old
he
people,
has a website, and I never remember it because it's not complexmindsimpleman.com.
Oh, Susan.
But he has a website. Please go see it.
even funnier would have been if he just as she started to push him, he steps aside and would have.
wow. Now, dang. Come on.
Mickey!
Now.
Comment of the night!
Oh my god.
Y'all.
Now that is a dark, twisted sense of humor, and I love it.
These need to get himself a diamond for last. Apparently so. He need to push harder. I'm still alive. What's wrong with you? Got a girlfriend or you?
She's disabling the elevator to watch senior citizens walk when they could just take the elevators. Run. Don't call her, lose her number, block her on social media.
You were able to welcome her home with you.
Get a restraining
after
order.
That.
Get a restraining order. When you get able to buy a weapon, you probably want to invest in one. Because this lady, she not done. She is not done.
This is why I'm calling BS, but I'm calling BS on the dude. Not the story, on the dude. You was dating her for 2 years. That ain't the only story that you came up with. There's more that you don't forgot that you just
that just was like
she's crazy, but she's a funny crazy. Now I want you to read all those funny crazy things and come to the realization.
She put arsenic in the pancake mix because she wanted to know what it tasted like.
I just put a little bit of bleach in your Kool-Aid. I didn't.
I just cleaned the chicken. Although somebody knows somebody.
Let's not give people a list of things to do.
Yeah. Let's not do that. Okay. The joke I'm telling will kill you.
Yeah, do not wash your chicken with bleach.
Don't do that. Telling you off the bat, these are not funny, ha ha, I love you type things. These are
I defecated, so I made you this pie. No, don't do that.
Sentenced you to these are those type of so yeah. Just fair warning. Oh, come on, Thiz. I'm easily old enough to be your mother. I don't get naps today either, but for the sake of balling, I'm staying up. No, I'm just talking about Thiz. Wait a minute. Good night, y'all. Okay, dang.
Now he's going to sleep. Okay.
It's 10 o'clock, yeah.
Good rest.
See, this is also what happens when you don't take naps. You fall asleep early. All right, everybody, that is the first hour. We'll be rolling into the second hour, which with the returning Real or Nah, which I have a twist on the story, my answer, but I'm not going to tell you what the story is because I said I wasn't going to introduce the story. I just have a really twist on my answer. But a returning Real or Nah, and going right into Foxy's videos of the week. So everybody stay tuned. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Living for weekends, wishing I could take a break from this world. Running on a hamster wheel, but searching for something I can't feel. I just wanna be a lost girl and fly. Take a breath, feel my wings spread, levitate above the ground and make eye contact with clouds. Now I'm rising, I'm soaring above it all. I just wanna be free, finally, I wanna be free, I wanna be free, finally, I wanna be free, I always daydreaming, never imagine I lose my spark. Living in this crazy time, putting back the pieces of my mind. I know how to run from the dark and fly. Take a breath, feel my wings spread, levitate into the clouds. I'm so high above the ground. I'm rising, I'm soaring above it all. I just wanna be free, finally, I wanna be free, I wanna be free, finally, I wanna be free, higher to a bird. You, I'm rising, I'm soaring above it all. I just wanna be free, I wanna be free, I wanna be free, I wanna be free,
Welcome back to the second hour of Saturday Night Vibe. And before we all get started, you know the drill. Let's go ahead and pay some bills. Please do not forget to go to patreon.com/Tracy Media LLC and help support Tracy in all her causes. Please do not forget to go to patreon.com/Complex Mind. That's Diaz Robinson page and help him with all his causes. Please do not forget to go to my Patreon page, patreon.com/Radical Truth to Power, spelled exactly the way it is, capital R, capital T, capital T, capital P. Please do not forget to go to AITAH's website, BorelliEtc.com. Learn something that you didn't think you need to learn, but you do. And Anna, I thought about something. I have got to find a way to get your YouTube website on here because Foxy has just subscribed to your page. But like you were saying, it's kind of hard to find it because who knew that the United States has so many hearts but
Hmm.
I can't find it. So I have to find a way to get your website out so everybody can see it.
When you search for Borrelia, etc., all one word, just as I say it, um, that's where you'll find. That's what the channel is officially named, and um, I can get you a link for the channel. So
Yeah, see if you can get me a link to it so I can
yeah,
put it on there. Because you put
sure.
a video out recently that I really enjoyed watching. So let's see what everybody was saying while we was on break. So
No,
this
no,
is
no, no.
saying that
Now I have to ask which one.
which one what?
Which video?
Yeah, he can't remember.
I remember the subject. I can't remember the name because you was talking about bringing in inner peace and how bringing in inner peace affects your not only affects your mind but affects your body
The
because you're
qigong.
because you're once you do that um your body adjusts with the inner peace and the happiness that you received. But I can't remember the title of it.
It's qigong. That's actually with my brother.
Yeah, your brother was sitting on the couch. Yes, yes, I remember that. See, I did watch it.
You did, and that's actually the most watched video on the channel.
It's very it's uplifting because the funny thing about it is people will not believe bringing in inner peace, bringing in happiness, bringing in excitement, and everything else will affect your body. However, it's real funny to actually believe that it's something you're thinking of all the bad things that you start drinking, you start smoking, and everything. It's the opposite. You believe that, but you don't believe in inner peace. So when you bring in all that darkness, all that hatred, and then you realize when you do that, how do your body affects to it? You drink more, you smoke more, drugs issues go up because what do and I ain't saying everybody, but the majority of the time, what do drug users, even harder drug users, what do they use those drugs for?
To
To,
escape.
to escape, to forget, to just have inner peace. Even though it's artificial, it's still inner peace. And what
Hmm.
happens when you take something and it doesn't give you that same inner peace that it used to? You do more. You up it. So
Yeah.
ah,
There are other answers than medications out there, and they're incredible when you um qigong, what we have been talking about. Picture doing tai chi, which is really slow movement, specific movements, with meditation and breathing. So these three things, when they come together, when you are present with a body part that is moving slowly, and you put your conscious mind on it, so you've got physical, you've got mental, and then you bring in whatever your spiritual is. And that could be Jesus Christ, that could be Buddha, that could just be energy is flowing beautifully, openly, and you feel at peace. Even when the most crazy things are happening in the government, in the states, in people, you can still look inside. You can find a place that it's almost like an inner parent is in there waiting to tell you it's okay. It's okay to break down sometimes. It's okay to search for you don't know what. But when you have all of these things that you are just so hyper aware that you can feel just down into your cells. I can feel the blood moving through my veins. And I am so grateful that that blood is moving. So let me tell you, there was a time I did not think I would reach 25. I was having seizures. I couldn't use my left leg. Sometimes I couldn't even speak. Thankfully, I'm going to celebrate my 42nd birthday in December. And it may be a bit cliche, but yeah, every day, every second, it is a gift. It's just a conscious thought of, do you receive that gift?
Well, let the church say amen. Oh, what was it? I'm popping popcorn because this is some good stuff. I can't wait to go watch your video, Anna. I
Talk
told
about
you.
all kinds of things.
I got a group that is good on whatever it is that they doing. Tracy is very good with interviewing people. Although some of them people,
I try my best.
Your skills at interviewing
your
are
skills of not saying anything back
shining.
to them is
Sister,
fantastic.
shining.
You're a great interviewer, but Tracy, y'all need to go see Tracy's last interview. I would try to tell y'all what the guy's name is, but quite honestly, at this point, I don't give a damn. I really don't. But y'all need to go to help support Tracy. But that dude was saying some stuff that was just like, man, click. This is going to be a real short show. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. This has been the Tracy Show. Bye.
No, I went the normal time. I usually go an hour. I usually go
Nah,
an hour.
I'm talking about me.
No.
Your hour would have been a good 30 minutes.
You are really rounding out our education of third parties, because before watching a few of your videos, when I hear third party, I think green party. I think the things that I align with, and it's much more than that. Like, I did not know that there were over 50 parties.
Actually, there's about almost 70. Yeah, in the United States.
Wow.
Let me move on to the show because you're just making me mad now. 70.
Really?
Real or nah? I'm done with this country. 70 political groups. Probably got 2 people sitting around a kitchen table. We're a political group.
5. Hey, Andrew Yang, he started one with one person.
Him? There you go.
The forward party?
Just moving us backwards. Here is the real or non. Like I was saying, I'll let everybody decide what the real is. This a real story for our new viewers? Is this a real story, or nah? This is a fake story.
Okay.
I have an answer already, of course, because I've seen the video already. But I have an answer with a twist. So let's just jump right into it.
I am a gold digger. I'm a 29-year-old woman, and I grew up in a rotting trailer home. I'm reasonably intelligent, but nothing special. I was middle of the pack all through school. I went to an okay college, I got an alright degree, and I was hired to a fine job. I did everything I was supposed to do, and I was still struggling. I could barely pay rent. The only thing that really set me apart was the fact that I'm attractive. Blonde hair, blue eyes, petite, thin. I got hit on a lot. I dated a few guys, but it always felt like they were looking for excuses to show me off, not to get to know me. I worked at an accounting firm. One of our biggest clients was always super friendly to me when he came in, finding excuses to stop and talk to me, that kind of thing. I obviously knew what he did for work. I knew that he had money. So one day, when he mentioned that he was going to a restaurant downtown after work for happy hour, I dropped the, "Oh, I've always wanted to go there." And a few hours later, I was sitting across from this sweet older man, eating the best meal of my life. He was 45 at the time. I was 26. He was cute, but not my usual type. I found him a little boring. Still, I pushed the relationship forward, and a year later, I had a 3-carat diamond on my finger. I was living in a gorgeous house. I had a closet full of expensive clothes. I got to travel for the first time. I wasn't sick with worry every day that my bank account would overdraw. My husband is incredibly good to me, not just financially, but emotionally. He values my opinion, he considers my feelings, he apologizes when he does something wrong, and actually corrects his behavior in the future. Our love life is incredible. Yeah, sometimes his stock market talk bores me to tears, but I genuinely love and appreciate him for who he is. I'm pregnant with our first child, and he's so involved and excited. I have a lot of guilt about why I initially got involved with my husband. I would do anything for him now, but for about the first 6 months of our relationship, all I worried about was keeping him interested so I would have a way out of my mediocre life. I can't talk to anyone about it. I just wanted to say it out loud, I guess. Judge away. I'm ready. OP.
She knows she lying. She knows she is sitting up there lying.
Wait a minute. Is she lying or the story is a lie?
The story is a complete lie. And I got several reasons why I say that. One, if he's 45 and she's 26 and he has money, he already knows why you with him, girl. Don't fool yourself. No, this is totally nope. Oh, nope. Don't believe it.
Anna?
What?
That was a lot of happy things, and the sex life was great. And we go to brunch every Tuesday.
All them details. Lying. Just lying. I mean, I get the attractive part. I mean, I deal with that every day. But come on, lady. Why you gonna laugh? That's not a funny statement.
I didn't care. You caught me off guard with that. You caught me off guard.
I don't feel like that's funny.
It is not funny at all. You are a lovely woman, Tracy.
Thank you.
I understand. And if anybody understands the blight of waking up gorgeous every day, it's me. Anna has that issue too, but Anna done got so used to it, it don't even bother her no more. So I know that about Anna. Anna just like, oh well, I'm glad to be here, but I already know. So, but me and you, it's a burden.
I know people just pigeonhole you. They just think because you're attractive, you're stupid. They don't know. They do not know this burden.
I don't understand. Like I said, I wish I was like Anna, who just I was born this way. Ain't no use of me worrying about it now. I've made peace with it.
But she lying. This lady, like, he knows you were with him for his money. He knows it. He's okay with it.
Yeah.
He has no problem with it. That's why he said that about him going to lunch. You should keep your mouth shut. Don't say anything. Don't ever. No. No.
The situation has happened.
In the movie.
I could tell you, I know lots of people who are ages apart that they have great relationships. They just found their person, and that's wonderful. This story was just a bit too much
All that
happy with
detail.
everything, and like
I'm
it's
having
okay
the
that he
first
talks
show.
boring work talk or something.
Like,
Sorry,
what do
Chris.
you expect him to do?
Like that's your down.
I mean, I
No,
get
it
offers all
feels
the
like a
time,
story.
Susan. I
This
mean,
feels like a nah for me.
it could happen, but nah, she lying. It's too
Yeah,
many details. I'm like, girl, shut up.
Okay, here's my answer.
and I get my pedicures on Wednesday.
And then on Thursday, I take the poodle for a walk. No, I pay the dog walker to take my dog for a walk.
Y'all hating, dang bastard. Here is my answer and my twist. I believe the whole story from front to back. I believe the whole story. Here is the twist, though. The twist is I believe the whole story because something happened where she had to tell this story. And what I mean by that is something came out where the dude was like, hold up. Are you with me because you with me, or you with me because you with my buddy? And she
He
had to get
knows.
ahead of this so he could
He
tell the
knows.
No,
No, he
they
knows.
know in the
He
beginning.
knows. I mean, I don't think men are
yeah,
very
yeah, you
bright,
know
but
what?
he knows.
We have been doing this show darn near 2 years together. You know, and I know we have some delusional ass people in this country who really, really, truly believe that they are God's gift to grass. If the
Mhm.
sun don't rise until they give them permission to rise. And they are, and I want to say they're unattractive to be, they are
To
to
you.
they unattractive to a point of not believing that everything is surrounding them.
You know,
Their
to you, they're
personalities.
not like you're saying self for me, some men are just they're just I don't see it,
Mm-hmm.
but you can't tell them no. I'm like, oh yeah, he.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
no, I'm saying people. There are people out there. We've been doing this show. We have politicians who think, oh my God, the government couldn't run unless I open my eyes in the morning.
Only I
I
alone can
mean,
solve
you
it.
just have people like that. So to sit there and say, "Oh, dude, you knew daggone well she
He
didn't,"
knew.
no, he didn't,
Yes,
because
he
he
did.
probably think, "Buddy is second nature. It's me." Plus, if she's telling the truth, which I think she is, the dude may also be thinking my personality may be just that great, because it ain't like she was saying she didn't even in her story she didn't say the guy is just ugly or unattractive. She just said the guy was not my type in a normal situation.
She is lying. This whole story is made up.
I
Made
think
up.
I think it's
He knew.
true. I just
If
think she
it's
had to get
true,
ahead of the
he knew.
story. I really think it's true. I just really think she had to get ahead of. Yeah, I'm telling you the truth of everything that I've been through with you, but do you not see how great it is at the end?
If she were smart, she wouldn't have said nothing.
She didn't tell him. She would just need to get it off her chest.
Yeah.
Yep, dummy, shut up. Don't tell nobody.
Right.
What's wrong with gold digging? Who doesn't like gold, yellow or white? Things, I
Go,
thought you was going
go,
with
Go
your
back to
family.
your family. Go
Where's
back
your
to your
family?
family.
go get your
Like,
gold.
If I had told my pastor daddy that would have been a stroke and probably disowned
yep,
me.
I'm with you, Foxy. I know. God raised you better than that.
Okay, just to peek behind the curtain of this family. My daddy ain't disowning her for jack squat. Hey, man, Foxy, you about to get banned off this show. Ain't no,
Oh dear.
daggone well, your daddy ain't disowning you.
Without, if I would have told him that at 18,
He ain't disowning you.
no, maybe not.
Okay.
I am the favorite. Not really. The grandkids are the favorite, but still, I like it.
The grandkids are the favorite this weekend. Then it'll be me on Tuesday. Then it'll be my brother-in-law on Wednesday. Then it'll be back to Tanya on Thursday. With the lease is starting to wind down and the cost of repairs on the relationship is getting too high, why would you trade a newer?
That's what he was doing. He was trading for a younger model. So he was like, you know what? First relationship with the first wife didn't work out, so I'm gonna get me another one.
Yeah.
And he should be spending time with his family.
With Kim, he got Bluetooth better than the CDs. Where's your family?
I wasn't gonna say that, but
Where is your family?
Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh, go ahead.
You left a grand total of 20 minutes, dude.
Little girl's daddy, come with me.
Daddy, come on. Nope. Gotta tell him about this gold digger.
he probably started talking about
But don't we as society raise girls to be gold diggers? We tell them, you know, you want to marry a man with a nice job and he's upstanding in the community. We do it all the time. So why
Yes,
not
we
just come
do.
out and say, hey, I'm a gold digger, point blank, and just deal with it?
Because what's your definition of gold digging? Because gold digging could be somebody who is, in other words, everybody wants to be financially secure.
No, some people want to be fabulously wealthy.
Yes, and that's the other point. Everybody
I'd like
wants
to be fabulously wealthy.
Yeah, I would love to be fabulously wealthy.
Other people want to be filthy rich. The people that want to be filthy rich, among several filthy rich people, that's the gold digger.
Yep, that would
If
be me.
you're 25 and he's 64, and you just looking at the clock going, "Oh, gold, you still alive?" That's a gold digger.
No, it's not necessary. Well,
What was that?
Anna Nicole Smith did not marry
Thank
that
you,
old
her.
man. For that
Anna
outlet, she didn't marry him out of
Nicole
love.
Smith.
She did not marry that man because she loved him. She didn't.
That man didn't even know she was there.
She married. It must be the money. Come on.
Oh, wait. My parents raised us to be independent, so I disagree.
No,
Tracy.
my parents raised me.
And trust me, they did a hell of a job.
Yeah, we was raised to be independent, but if you just happen to roll into money, don't you turn that down.
And that's the funny thing about it is but okay, for instance, what's the difference between this, what you just said, Tracy, and the guy who said, my girlfriend is filthy rich, like rich.
He was just insecure.
Okay. But from your logic, she got a whole bunch of money. Marry her.
Why couldn't he? That's what I was saying. Like, dude, you should just go ahead and marry her and shut up. Just shut up and marry her. Be the male gold digger. I don't see why men can't be gold diggers.
Do you remember that story?
Yeah. She was vastly wealthy. He felt inadequate, blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, dude, just marry her. But the funny thing about that story is, like, this guy, and just my opinion, this guy had a good personality.
Well, she said he bored her to tears with his stories.
No, he said he bored her with all the stock market stuff, which I'm sorry, is boring.
Yeah, but it's getting her paid, so she should be like, and keep talking. Is it getting me paid? Talk all the stock market that you want to talk. Talk stock, bonds, compound interest, whatever else, because I don't know nothing else. I got 50 cents to my name, so you know I don't know. Yes, if it keeps me with a Coach bag.
Wow.
Yes. Keep talking. Keep talking. Wow. I will sit there and listen and ask questions. Watch me.
This lady was tired of being.
Amen.
And the funny thing about it, that's a factor too, because Tracy, not everybody is raised to be a gold digger, but some may have been
circumstances.
Circumstances put you in.
Grow up eating sugar sandwiches. You're gonna be like, wait a minute now. If I marry this dude over here, But she a broke. Thank you.
I'm not saying she's a gold digger, but
But
in other words that we ain't ever putting on here.
He was a little
That
insecure.
man
He was a
wasn't a
lot
gold digger, maybe just a
inconsistent.
little
Like, dude,
insecure.
marry that
No,
woman.
what I'm saying is that if everybody is brought up, and like I said, that's what I said, secure, financially secure. Everybody should want to be financially secure.
No, we want to be fabulously wealthy.
No, not everybody wants to be fabulously wealthy.
I want to be fabulously wealthy.
And you and a few other people, not everybody. Everybody just want to be able to.
I wouldn't mind.
Let's put it like this. I hit the lottery. I'm not giving the money back. I'm not going to give the money back.
When I say everybody wants to be financially secure, I'm talking about the bottom level of living life. They don't want to have to worry about bills. They don't want to have to worry about if they can take a trip. They want to be financially secure. The top level is, yeah, I want to be financially secure, but I ain't turning down
a private jet to wreck the environment.
Yeah,
I want to fly on a private jet. I know this don't sound like I'm an environmentalist. I want to fly on a private jet. I want to eat caviar. I want,
Rent a jet. Come on, do it for the earth. Rent a jet. You don't need your own.
I didn't say on my own. I just said ride one. I just want
to. Okay.
But Susan, that's the deal, though. Is it's not the romance is overrated. Blah blah blah. She's happy.
That's why she should keep her mouth shut. She ended up happy.
They really like spending their money together.
What she's so concerned about is
how she got with him.
Why both of them are happy right now did not start off that way.
It's not important how you start, it's how you finish.
Right.
So why should she
bring it? That's what she needs to know, how you start and how you finish.
Like
marriage is not a finish.
Yeah. No, it's not a finish.
But pure, so the ending.
I know what you're saying.
Pure. She has the pure ending, but it didn't start off pure.
Yeah, I've been in friendships not well.
You were working for tips. This tip for her.
Man, go back to your family.
Where's your family?
Just go back to them. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
You know what? Foxy's videos of the
week. Let's go.
Breaking news. This video is actually from Foxy that she sent me. Yeah.
They yell at each other all the time.
Oh, that's true. Ask him, he's been married for how long?
Over 20-something years.
Over 20.
Look at him though, he look mad. You don't look happy, brother. You don't look happy.
He's very happy.
Min Chow, a former TV show bailiff and current Harris County deputy charged with his wife's murder, now ordered not to attend her funeral. Renard Spivey appeared before a judge today. He's facing very specific rules for his bond. David Gonzalez explains.
I saw that. I was like, oh, boy, the irony. That man had it. He called that one right out the shot. He was real unhappy.
Woo!
Rest in peace to the lady that he killed, which is unfortunate if he's guilty, because that's terrible. But he didn't look happy on that clip, though. I didn't have to see that second.
I saw a middle of it, and then I have a habit that I need a break. That I listen to a video and then I look at the video. It's like you don't look happy and everything else, but then I looked at the video, and I have to admit, Tracy, you're correct, because when he did say 20-something years, He
He
didn't look
was
happy.
looking.
He didn't.
He,
As a matter of fact, the laughter of it wasn't from I've been married 27. The laughter came from, and even when the guy said, and if you look at the video again,
Can you show the first part
yeah, I'm gonna show it
again?
again. I want y'all to notice one thing. Notice that when the guy said, "But you don't look happy," he
his
still didn't laugh.
face. Nope, he sure
Still
didn't.
did not laugh. He didn't start laughing until the crowd and the group started laughing.
And the judge
That
started
was when he
laughing.
laughed. But when that guy said, "You don't look happy," he wasn't laughing. His face is, so we're gonna watch it again. I'm just gonna
Yeah, I
play
wasn't
that beginning
looking.
part. Just pay attention to when that guy says, "But he don't look happy." Pay attention how he still didn't smile until everybody else started laughing.
They yell at each other all the time. Oh, that's true. Ask him, he's been married for how long?
Over 20-something years.
Over 27
Look at him though.
years.
He look mad. You don't look happy, brother. You don't look happy.
Oh.
Yeah, I watched that too. I was like, look at his face. He didn't look happy.
That's not a smiling job. It's not like he's saying welcome to Walmart.
But look, Foxy, what did he ended up doing? He ended up being accused of his wife's murder.
Yeah. This is not no. I
That
see what
was
you're trying
the
to
most
say. I see what you're
uncomfortable
trying to say,
smile.
Foxy, that the job is not a happy job, and I would agree with you. He killed his wife, so
Allegedly.
apparently that's not the wrong take. That's just not correct.
That's called if irony was a person.
Right.
Jeez, I told you that this, and the title of the video, surprise, surprise, was "This did not age well." Sure didn't.
I mean, rest in peace to the lady that he allegedly murdered.
No,
I mean, that's
look.
sad.
And I'm
No
like, was
disrespect
that
to the
from
wife.
the time?
It don't
But-
matter if it was years later. That's just irony. Like all the way. That is just the English definition of irony.
And the funny thing about it is, what was the last thing the judge said? I don't want to play it again, but what was the last thing the judge said?
He's happy.
No, he's happy. Thank you, Anna. No, he's happy.
Yeah, she wanted to believe that mess. He wasn't happy at all.
Mm-hmm. She was like, and I make it so.
Ain't that some shit?
Dude was exactly right. Of course.
Yeah.
He was a big dude, but he looked frail once that trial started.
He do.
He did look a little get me there. Like,
He's trying to get that sympathy.
he did pull that Bill Cosby. I'm just a sick
I'm
old
blind.
man
I'm
on here
blind.
all the
Then got
time.
free. I can see now.
I was blind, but
I
now
once was.
Y'all
every
really
man
don't
and
know
woman should
though.
walk around with a smile.
They should, but I mean, we should all have Medicare for all, but we don't.
It depends on what happened the night before. Foxy, stop talking. Foxy, stop talking. This is not your show. Tanya, it's better to just go ahead and let her do it, cause it be killing her, and everybody enjoy it. So marriage can be in heaven, it can be in hell, it can also be in.
Let's go back to your family. Stop it.
What is your family?
He's just ignoring them to make comments. No.
See, I think Thea's ain't with his family. I think Thea's is sitting right down the stairs in that doggone basement, just typing away.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Tanya beat it. Y'all ain't gonna be fighting on my show. Now.
Hey.
Y'all ain't gonna be fighting on my show now. Y'all need to.
Oh my goodness.
Don't encourage him.
Yeah,
Tanya, don't
that's the wrong thing to do.
Just laughing. Don't encourage him. Next video. Let's just say I'm glad this worked out.
boy in here getting fitted for my wedding. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be a little slimmer by then, though. A little bit slimmer. I lose some of this. I get this 188 down to.
Yeah.
Sorry, you can take this on back. Try.
Hey yo! Oh my god! Hey yo!
What?
I am so glad you showed 2 videos that I sent you in a row.
Oh,
They did that man so wrong, but I have watched that clip at least 100 times. I'm like, that is so. At least he got a good laugh out of
and
it.
now and Tracy, I promise you, that's an old video. I mean, it's 2000 still, but that's an old video. I seen that a while back.
That's one of the best laughs you can ever have.
Like the guy had a sense of humor and laughed at it, and it was cool. Because I'm like, that could have went another direction. Like, dude, what are you trying to say? You trying to be funny or blah blah blah? But I'm glad it was.
His laugh had me going. I'm just like,
it was so tiny. It was so
I mean, he's a small person. But did they bring the tears?
She's still laughing. She's still laughing. My side hurts. She's still laughing.
I'm right with you.
They seem to be better.
The way the man just pulled out that little suit, I'm
that
like, that little baby suit.
That's exactly what it was.
My grandson is three now. 3 or 4.
I can hear Foxy laughing.
She's gone. She gone. And now, anytime that you even say anything about her, Tracy, she gonna be gone again. She gone. And it was funny. I ain't gonna lie. It wasn't like it wasn't funny. That was freaking hilarious. I'm just glad it went good. I'm glad it went great.
They didn't have to pull out that little baby suit like that. They didn't have to do that. They could have found a suit his regular size.
Nah, we gotta pull out this. Nah, we gotta pull out this baby Amani. We gotta have to show this to you real quick, bro. And he was real serious about the way.
I want you to try this on.
Because I didn't even listen. I'm looking at because I have a habit of looking at videos without actually hearing it. But that dude went through the whole thing like, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and take this and try this on and everything. And my first thought, because I'm so logical that sometimes being logical actually makes you stupid. And this was one of those moments. I was so logical of going, dude, he was just measuring you. How did he have a suit in a bag? Wait, no. I'm sitting here putting logic towards a joke. And it's like, Marlon, it's a joke. Shut up. It's a joke.
Okay, she gone. Yeah, Marlon, she gone.
Yeah, but I was saying, why was I putting logic towards, dude, he was just taking your measurements. How did he have a suit for you in a bag? And then he pulled the suit out and I went, oh, dude, that's messed up. That's bad.
That's bad service.
But we respect all little people.
Yeah, we do. That was just a funny joke. Whew.
He had a great sense of humor because I'd have been
great
swinging.
laugh at himself.
Oh, and by the way, because this is an old video, early 2000s. I can tell you that much. So this will go over everybody's head now because we all know if you see somebody videotaping you,
it's not going well.
Something's going to happen. You know, hey, I'm going grocery shopping. Hey, let me put you on video.
Nope.
Why?
You sure can't.
Why? Ha! Monster jumped out of the cereal. Something's going to happen. So, but like I said, this is a younger video, early 2000s. It could even be mid 2000s. Now it's 2022. We know as soon as somebody pull out their phone and start videotaping you on the most
And
mundane
he went on
thing,
about how he got to lose
something
weight,
could
and
happen.
he gonna pull out that little baby suit.
Man, you still need to lose some weight now. I'm just saying. The guy started himself. He went through a comedy routine. They were good together. I'm gonna need you to go back here and try this on. It was like, dude, that is messed up.
But the important fact
it's
is
funny.
Marlon used two things that I suggested, one last week and one this week.
That's messed up. Hey, excuse me, but I do remember.
Chit chat, chatter whack.
No, that's never come back on the show ever again. But I do remember Mafia's videos of the week where people can send me videos themselves and I will put them on the show. Not all of them, because you know. So Foxy
talking to you, Mickey.
Talking to you, Mickey. I'm sorry. I ain't want to throw no names out there. Mickey, please send me videos to radtp@outlook.com. That's radtp@outlook.com. I'll play the videos if you send it to me.
So, are you asking for any particular type of video?
Something entertainment, something that's inspirational, something that's short, because I can't. Hey, let me show you us getting on a cruise together after not seeing each other for 10 years, and then I look at the video and it's like 2 hours long. Like, why you didn't show my video? Because it's 2 hours long, and I don't know you. It's inspirational. I still don't know you, and it's 2 hours long, and you did nothing but walk.
Cut out the best part, all right? Just give us a snippet.
For me to do that, that means I have to watch the 2 hours, and I'm not.
No, too long.
Just being honest with you. Oh God, Marta doesn't like the videos I send her because they're mostly of animals.
I was amazed that you played the entire video that I asked what your opinion was of that young Candace Owens figure, and talking about how they have so many wonderful things for Black people, and you broke down. It was great.
Yeah. For those who don't know what you talk about, this woman, this Black
person,
she was a
young woman.
A
young woman.
I'm using the quotes for the Black part of it.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said woman.
She came on. If Black people are so oppressed in this country and blah blah blah, white people don't have this, 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 and in a nutshell, I sat there and told him, well, white people don't have these things because white people don't need these things. That's why we have them. And to make it perfectly clear, Black people still have these things, and the gap is still astronomically large.
Sure is.
So
she was celebrating one channel on Netflix.
Netflix
I'm glad
have an
I didn't
all-Black
see.
channel. Great. We shall overcome. What the hell is your point?
Like the 10,000 channels they have, one is Black. Oh, wow. I can shout now.
No,
I can take my tambourine and just start shouting for joy. Just go.
I am so sick of people, and I promise you I'm going to move on after I say this. Don't be
Okay.
scared. Let's talk about it. Talked about Kanye West and that stupid, idiotic fucking shirt that he wore yesterday. I mean, not yesterday. That stupid, idiotic shirt that he wore, that White Lives Matter. Obviously, after you can sit there and shoot a whole bunch of unarmed people, no matter where they at, we pretty much have already discovered that white people matter. That has never been the point anywhere.
Oh, you let that get you mad?
But here's the deal. Then Tanya said, and then Kanye came back and put a video up or a picture up with a sign holding talking about where was all the black people when I was trying to get my kids back from Kim when we was going through the divorce. My answer to them was, where was Kanye when I wanted to get a cheeseburger at 2:00 in the morning? What the fuck is you talking about? That means nothing. What is you talking about, dude? What? And again, the real logic of Kanye, to be very truthful to you, do what? What was we supposed to do? Oh, come on, Kim, give the kids back. Come on.
But Marlon, you letting this bother you? I keep waiting for his new album to come out. I'm like, okay, just release some or a fashion line or something.
Something, yeah.
Yeah, it's like I'm just like two people that I'm not gonna say I don't care because my religion calls me to love everyone. But there's some people like way low on that list. Like they not in that high, percentage. I still got love for them. They
you
just
can
not
love somebody and not like them.
Yeah.
Or I could just not like them.
Yeah, there's no commandment that says you must love your neighbor like yourself. That's not that ain't it. I don't see it as offensive. I see it as a bad publicity stunt. That's exactly what it was.
Here's the deal with that shirt. And people in general. You could, whatever name you want to bring up. Trump, Tucker Carlson, Ted Cruz, Ron Johnson. The list goes on and on. This is all you're going to get from me. I don't want anything to happen to you.
That's true.
However, if it does, also that same thing, I don't care. So I'm not wishing any harm to you, but I'm not going to sit there and cry a lick of tears for you at all. Just like when Marjorie Taylor Greene is getting a divorce and everybody was making jokes about it. I'm like, I just don't even care enough to even make jokes about it. I don't. I just don't. She married a freaking pedophile. What the hell do I care?
No, that was Lauren Boebert. Allegedly. I'm going to scream at allegedly.
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
No, it was Lauren Boebert. Her husband, he's the one that exposed himself to underage girls.
In the bowling alley? That was Boebert.
That was Boebert.
Who's the one that was riding the motorcycle then and hurt her?
Boebert.
God dog, this woman on roll. So
you confusing.
So in other words, Boebert is just dangerous. Marjorie Taylor Greene is just stupid.
Dangerous. I mean,
no. Boebert is the one that has a pedophile as a husband.
Allegedly.
Almost. That's not an alleged.
I know. I'm trying to save you from lawsuits. I'm trying to save you. I'm trying to help you. I'm helping you.
Papers. Allegedly, Laura Boebert is married to a pedophile.
I mean, sure, he exposed himself to girls in a bowling alley that were underage. But
allegedly.
Hey. No, that's actually on record because he was actually jailed for that.
What did that say Roe did?
He was convicted.
Of that one. But you said well.
That would make you.
How? No, I'm like, well, how old were they?
And by the way, for everybody right now, I want everybody to comment on this. How the hell did we get on this comment?
I don't know, because you kept saying I'm going to move on. You kept saying I'm going to move on, and you haven't moved yet, but that's okay.
Y'all know every time I say we were going to move on.
I'm confuddled.
Please don't, cause anyway, right? You can love someone and not like them. I ain't got to love you. Am I the only one who flashed about by Mickey double beat and F?
No, you are the only one because my mind didn't even go there. I'm thinking cats,
Uh,
dogs.
First of all, no, she did not. No, Mickey did to make it
Mickey's
perfectly
made
clear.
enough jokes.
No, Mickey did not send me those type of videos.
Oh,
No,
good. Whew.
at all. That at all. No, allegedly Tracy Bobert's husband was convicted. We married him anyway. I wonder about their 4 little boys.
Oh.
This woman has children?
Yeah, both of them do, don't they?
That's
He was
sad.
convicted of lewd
Some people
exposure.
should be. No, I'm gonna shut up, boy.
No, I know where you're gonna go, so no.
You gotta go to church tomorrow, Tracy.
I know. I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
But what I was gonna say is the truth.
One day, you know what one of my deals is? It'll never happen, ever, in a million years. It ain't never gonna happen. Well, one day I always fantasize of Tracy getting drunk one day and then putting her on this show, and just to see what happens.
Well, first of all, I don't drink alcohol, so that's probably not going to happen. I mean, the chances of that happening are very, 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 very.
That's why it's called a fantasy.
But I just want to see what happens when Tracy is just drunk and the filter is off, so she can't do that. I'm not going to say that, but the filter is off, so I am going to say it. So blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be kicked off of YouTube on this, but this is so worth it.
I don't. Yeah, Marlon, you're right. That's never going to happen.
But it ain't never going to happen.
I made it this far without drinking alcohol. How did I make it to 48?
She doesn't drink?
If you don't,
no, I sure don't.
If you haven't drunk in 48 years, yeah.
She hasn't been drunk not one time?
No, ma'am, I don't drink alcohol, period. I've never had a drink of alcohol.
What?
See, people always be surprised.
Oh, she doesn't have children. I forgot. I'm sorry, Tracy. That's why. You're so nice.
What did she say?
She said, I don't have children.
You don't have children.
Technically, neither do I.
Yeah.
Dana doesn't have children and she drinks alcohol.
Every once in a very, very, very blue moon.
But you know what it tastes like. I have no idea what it tastes like. I'm like, you know.
But yes, I do. I do know.
I can tell you what it smells like. Awful.
It's yucky. Don't worry about it.
You are going warm down the throat.
It's yucky, Tracy. Don't even worry about it.
It is, yeah.
It's terrible. All of them. All of them. Even the ones they say is so smooth. All of them is terrible. The alcohol.
Yes, really. I don't know why people are so shocked at this statement.
I can't believe it. Not even
Yes,
wine.
it is rare. It is.
No wine, no liquor, no beer, no malts, no spritzers, no Zima, no. I can't name all the other stuff. No. I've never smoked a cigarette. I've never had alcohol. I've never smoked an illegal drug. That's my whole life, everybody. So when you need a designated driver, you know.
Yeah, we're running the Tracy.
We will call on you. Yes.
Yep. Next video, I'm not even going to take anybody down because it's so short. There's no use even doing that. But no, I'm not going to play that video. What I am going to play is race jokes.
I'm going to talk about racism now, and this is a straight white man talking, so pay attention. Well, Black Lives Matter happened, and it raised a lot of very important questions for a lot of people. Questions like, am I racist? Well, if you're wondering, am I racist? Here's what you do. Ask a close black friend, am I racist? And if you don't have a close black friend... Here's a good rule of thumb. If you're a white person and you're going to say anything about race, it shouldn't involve your neck muscles. If you feel the urge before you speak to look around conspiratorially, shut the fuck up. Black Lives Matter happened, clearly a good thing, and then people that didn't really understand it came along and went, all lives matter. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's like someone saying, save the whale, and someone going, save all animals. Yes, but we don't really have a problem with people harpooning pigeons, you daft cunt.
You get the message?
People are still never going to get it.
No, Tracy, I've always had an answer to that. You don't want to.
Yeah, that's it. They don't want to. So
You don't want to get it. You don't want to feel bad. Let's just narrow it down to that. You don't want to feel bad.
There's only one time that I feel it's acceptable to everybody, like the great rapper Bootsy said, we all know that all lives matter. But we're saying Black lives matter because we're tired of getting shot up by the police. We're tired of being targeted. Yes, and Bootsy did say that. And I know who Bootsy is. Thank you.
You went up on me because who the hell is Bootsy?
That's a rapper.
That's a rapper named Bootsy?
Yeah. Bootsy.
I know Bootsy Collins. It's the only person I know.
He's not a rapper.
Yeah, he's not
No,
a rapper.
not Bootsy Collins. No, not him. This is a rapper.
I had my first alcohol drink around the age of 8. God, dog. My grandfather made his own brandy, and he would give it to us on a dime, and he would drink a sip. My parents had a small. Wow, 8?
8?
I had a taste of champagne at my mother and Matt's wedding. A very, very small taste, and stayed away from it. I don't drink much. If I drink, it's like the very top of the bottle, and then somebody else has got to drink the rest of it.
Like I said, I can tell you what it smells like, but I sure can't tell you what it tastes like. I'm like, But people say that all the time. I've been on cruises. I still don't drink. I'm still not going to drink alcohol because I don't want to. I do what I want to do.
Mm-hmm. And that's why we love you.
Every group of friends need a Tracy because she can always be the designated driver.
Yeah, here's the problem though. Tracy ain't going to no club, so designate drive from where?
I've been to clubs. I have been inside of a
you
club.
Hated it.
But we don't have to go to the club to drink.
You really don't. People be getting drunk at home.
We can go to a bar. We can go to a restaurant. Happy hour.
Well, I can sit my butt at home and save money on both of them.
You could go to an Applebee's.
No, but they stop you. They don't let you drink.
Man, you can, bruh. Tell me you're an alcoholic without telling me you're an alcoholic. You got drunk at Applebee's.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Dude.
You have a problem.
You got a problem.
Go to a meeting, stand up and say, my name is blank, blank, blank. I have a problem.
It sounds so funny. You got drunk at an Applebee's. Why is that so? It's
because usually the bartenders, don't they stop you? Like if a bartender sees you've had too many, and I'm asking a serious question because I don't know. Won't they say, hey, you've had like too many, I'm not going to give you any more?
Not only that, bartenders have the right to take and should take the keys of anybody who is too inebriated to drive. My mother has had to do that. She tended bar when I was young, and she has just grabbed somebody's keys. Not fit to drive. And
yep, we're like, yep, you can't drive. I don't know
well,
what you're gonna
do. And Anna, there's a reason. Far beyond your mom, because I'm pretty sure she did it because, hey, dude, I don't want you to kill yourself or others. But because a lot of states are now putting in the books that if they do kill somebody, the bar can be held responsible.
Yep.
But you should just do that because you're concerned, not because there's some law in the book. That's sad.
Well, yeah, but then again, you've been in this country for how long now?
I've lived in America. Oh, you talking to Susan? Yeah, the
No,
pressure
I'm talking
to
you, Tracy.
The pressure to drink. I'm like, I don't want to. I'm tired of explaining to people what I don't want to do.
You don't need to explain.
No, I stopped. I'm like, nope, because I said so. How about that?
I don't have people that were been drunk. Yeah, Foxy. I don't have people that came to school drunk or high or both.
Or both.
Yeah.
So, welcome to America.
And yeah, I don't want to make it seem like I'm like pretend to be better than anybody else because I don't want to ever do that. That's what I don't want to do. Because I've been accused of doing that too. You think you're better than? No, I don't.
Except with your cuteness.
Well, that's just the exception to the rule, and it's not cuteness; it's gorgeousness.
Gorgeousness. Oh, sorry for using the wrong.
Cute is for a little girl.
Or Marlon.
Or Marlon. I have no problem.
But when you're working with all of this, it's hard to just,
You don't understand how bad it is. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror, hoping and praying for a different result. And I keep constantly looking in the mirror and went, damn, I woke up fine again. God, dog it. I gotta walk around like this all day again.
I'm not the smartest, but dang on it.
You are beautiful.
It's an average to rarely drink 1 mixed drink and I'm flying. I'm like, God, dog, 1 mixed drink?
I couldn't even imagine having alcohol. I would probably be passed out somewhere and couldn't take it.
Or you might be on the tables. Woohoo! Yeah.
We'll share the drink, Mickey.
Tracy on the tables.
You know, there is a picture of me when I was, was I 7 or 8? And I was dancing on a table.
So she doesn't need alcohol?
Yeah, some of the things I'm doing, I'm
life.
I'm like completely sober. I'm like, yep, did this, and this. And I was at church. Yep, sure was. It was a Sunday school, something. Yep.
Why was she dancing up so? Okay.
I don't know. I was like a little child. I don't remember why I did it.
Wow. I'm gonna play this last video so we can get the living crap up out of here. And this video has a theme to it, so here we go.
I put a roof over your head, clothes on your back, food on your table. Ain't that what you supposed to do? I'm your child. You had me. I ain't asked to be here. I'm you.
Amen, little girl. Oh, I get so tired of parents. I put a roof. Did nobody tell? Hey, you had that child. That's your responsibility.
There's a reason why I'm playing this video. This is the last installment of relationship.
At the very end.
1, because of my mental health, because y'all some idiots. And 2, because we're going to start a new series entitled Parents and Choosy Beggars. We're going to see some parents that's just like, and put everybody's mind at ease, or for people who don't care. No, we're not doing abusive parents and blah 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 and everything like that. This is not this show. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, because I'd be like, Marlon, you by yourself on this one, bro.
No, I'm not doing. I don't do that. I'm not any abuse. There may be mental abuse, and that's something that we just have to discuss. But physical abuse and stuff like that, no. But some of them is going to flat out just be, hey, I want your, give you a hint. Hey, I want your house, your whole house. Why? Because I raised you.
I wish
Say what?
So just to give you a heads up, these are the stories that we'll be doing all of next week. Yeah.
Oh, and next week it's only one day that you do this. Saturday. No, you gonna creep this up in the Sunday show now?
Hey, you never know.
It's not gonna be like that pentagram thing that you did that we spent 9 weeks on. I'm like, oh gosh.
There is a lot of them. There is a lot of them.
Entitled parent. It's worse than the parent. No, it's not. Nobody's worse than the parent that tries to push their child into celebrityhood. That's the worst.
You want to bet me right here and now?
Or the parent that tries to push sports on their child. They gonna take care of me.
You want to bet me right here and now?
Don't take it. Don't take it.
Because it's part of the reason I said.
Like I said, the funny thing about it is there's no physical abuse, and I'll rarely show you mental abuse. A lot of these kids have grown up and they're grown, and they just dealing with people who is just like flat out, I'm your mother / I'm your father. I want your house, your money, and surprisingly enough, your car.
They don't say spouse. I mean, why don't they just go for the whole kit and caboodle? Just take the kids, take the spouse, take everything.
Wait till I get to the story of
the dog.
And I'm not even going to tell you. I'll tell you what the middle thing is. Because even if I tell you what the main topic is, you're still not going to believe the story. We're going to even look at the story of the mom who took her 22-year-old daughter's car as a punishment.
First of all, she's 21. Let me shut my mouth because I'm sure about ready to say something. I ain't got no business.
Y'all, I'm putting you on punishment.
And she's not 16. You sure she's not 16?
Nope, 22.
I'd have went like, you know what, Mother? It's time for me to go. Bye. Give me my car keys.
So no, she doesn't stay with her. She don't stay with her.
Did she buy the
car? She doesn't live under her roof, and yet she's gonna.
Her roof.
Oh, okay. No.
See, you're right, Anna. I gotta go to church tomorrow. I'm not gonna be sitting here with this on my mind. No.
The mother didn't put down payment. She don't make a payment on it. There are no documentations of the car belonging to the mother. Period. Oh, yeah.
Some of y'all parents are too dang on entitled. Stop that.
Really?
All right, let's knock out some of these things so we can get up on out of here. Natural high, Tracy. Yep.
I spell my name with no E. Oh, I'm sorry. That's one of my pet peeves.
That's my fault. Sorry, Tracy.
No, that's okay. I try not to go off on it because I literally went off on stuff. Like I do.
My stepsister is Tracy, and she spells hers with an E, and I always get it confused. I apologize.
No, that is me. Don't. I'm just gonna have to get used to people doing that and not going off.
I know 4 different Tracys, and getting the spelling is a Pete.
Oh, right.
Hi, agent.
Hey, what's up with you guys in Trans Friendly?
I don't know what.
To make a long story short, agent, because when I meet somebody, the first thing that out of my mouth is, "Hey, are you trans first before I be nice to you?" So yeah. I don't have to deal with race, creed, color, religion, and ethnicity. I need to know what type of person you are before I decide that I even want to be friends with you. Because just as a straight person, you could be an asshole, a trans person could be an asshole too, and I'm allergic to assholes.
We are the nicest people on YouTube.
Funny thing is, compared to, yeah.
I mean, we disagree with each other, but we never.
I don't even know what. Yeah, Even maps, I have no idea where
Yeah,
he
what's a
goes.
map? I mean, a map is something you use to find something, like
I don't
the
even know where
grocery
we.
store or something like that.
Yeah, we finna go ahead and shut this down because it gets to a point where, look, hey, I don't know.
It's late, and
And
I've had a week.
well, it ain't that. It's late, and I already done lost enough blood cells on last week with Cruz and Trump and them. I'm not finna lose it on the last part of this show. So, yeah,
Agent Johnson, could you please look into this other agent, please? Thank you.
because you know the FBI be listening on
Special
air.
agent, sorry, special agent.
Special Agent Johnson, because you know they be listening on air. Though. That'll be trying to play it off, but that was you, Anna. New.
Thank you. You got rid of the porn music. Oh my goodness.
Anna, tell everybody where they can find you.
Borrelia, etc. BORRELIAETC.com and YouTube and Instagram.
Tracy?
Tracy Media LLC, all platforms.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, non-conforming individuals, that is our show for tonight. I truly appreciate each and every person that came out to help us, to educate us, and allowing us to entertain you. Tomorrow's show is going to be woo! And I've already put up the thumbnail, so I'm not even going to discuss it. Y'all go take a look. Y'all tune in tomorrow. We're going to go into a true deep dive into all the subjects there is. And for Anna Hart, for Tracy Carson, I am Marlon Kleiber, and I will see you tomorrow on Radical Truth to Power.